It is Joey Radio here at Mojo in the Morning. We got a crowd. Hey, can we all make some noise? Snoop Dogg!
Hey, what up, y'all?
So, real quick, so the morning show I work on is called Mojo in the Morning, and we got to ask you this question. Do you know who this guy is right here? He claims he knows you real well.
He looked like Ben Affleck's little brother.
So he said that that you sold him weed before a while ago.
Wow. That's what I don't do. I give weed away. I don't sell it.
Right. So I mean, he doesn't look familiar, does he?
Nah. He look like Ryan Gosling. Right?
That's the best compliment you could ever give a dude, though.
I guess.
So no clue who he is.
Who is he?
So it's our producer's husband.
Oh, for
he
real?
used to live in Cali. He said that he...
Let me look at him again. I may have gave him a few things, but I ain't sold him nothing.
Just say no, man. You ain't got no clue who he is.
Hear no evil, see no evil. I need my lawyer.
All right, man. I just want to say congratulations, by the way, man.
Thank you, cuz. Appreciate it.
On landing an interview with me, man. It's real cool, isn't it?
That is dope. I never thought I'd get on the interview with you, dog. I've been trying for the longest. I mean, I had Larry King was on my hit list. I had Johnny Carson, but then he passed away. And then you was next, so I'm so honored. I can't believe.
So, you got something real cool coming to Detroit. October 25th through 27th, Redemption of a Dog. Yeah. What are we going to see? Is it going to be like the gangster rapper style, or is it going to be like the family man and the married man style?
You're going to see everything. It's Snoop Dogg. You know, anytime you deal with a Snoop Dogg performance or entertainment, you're going to get the whole ball of wax. And this is a play, so this is different than anything that I've ever done. So it's theatrics, and it's the intake and the insight of me and my life and my wife and behind the scenes and the struggle and, you know, the things that I had to fight with in order to become successful and to maintain my success.
So it's going to be like just the real side of Snoop Dogg that we don't really see on an everyday basis, you think?
Well, I think you'll be able to go in depth. It's like, you know, you only get what I show you. You only get what I give you. And you only getting happy, fun, good times. You don't see the struggle, the misunderstandings, miscommunications. You don't see none of that that goes on in a relationship. And if you're in a relationship, you know that's what happens. I don't care what kind of relationship you in, it just happens. It's part of the relationship. Some days are bad, some days are good, but it's a part of the struggle. And the bad days don't outweigh the good days, but at the same time, you need those in order to keep it going on.
Yeah, so one of my favorite mixtapes ever is Big Sean's Detroit mixtape. And you got on there, started talking about summer '86, living in Detroit, dad working at the post office, you working the breakfast shift at McDonald's.
Yeah, young eggs. I'm a legend out here, man. I mean, that's who I am. One of the dudes over there, he know that my father was his postman. I forgot his name, but he was like, "Yeah, your father was my postman back in the days." And whoop-de-wop. If my daddy was here, he probably know your whole family. This nigga know everybody in Detroit. Niggas an encyclopedia.
So what's Detroit? Well, what was your favorite thing when you were working that breakfast shift? What did you always used to eat?
I didn't eat McDonald's. I just used to cook it, cause I smell it all day. So I was like, I didn't want.
Yeah, you don't want to touch that.
Nah, but it was. I like the lunch, cause I worked the breakfast shift. So
yeah.
I'd have a Big Mac or something. You know what I'm saying, on the way out.
When are you going to Malaysia to hang out with Tupac?
Tupac ain't in no motherfucking Malaysia. Who told you that?
You see Suge Knight coming out, his son, saying that he saw a video of Tupac in Malaysia. Is he crazy?
Tupac was cremated when he was killed, cuz everybody know that. His mama let his homies put him in a blunt and they smoked him. That's the real legend. That's the truth. That's facts. That ain't no misunderstanding. That's facts.
Right.
That's what his mother did. It's documented. And some of his homies are still alive that can vouch for that. Mutai and Edie and some of the outlaws, they still alive. You don't hear them saying that. Don't you think they would be in Malaysia with him? Yeah. Like if I was a dog, don't you think the dog pound and my niggas would be like, we gonna go where cuz is at. We ain't gonna let it be a myth. We gonna go see it. But I ain't here to speak on nobody's thoughts. If that's what the little homie think, that's what he think.
Right. So, you know, your area, LA, man, the Lakers, they just got something good. The King coming to town. How you think that's going to be for the Lakers?
We're going to be better than the Pistons.
Oh, why you got to do that to us, man? I thought you said you love Detroit.
I do, but I just had to say that.
I mean, I'm not going to say it.
Don't y'all got Blake Griffin?
Blake, Andre Drummond.
Right, y'all got an LA guy, so y'all in the mix. Fair exchange, no robbery.
Well, now we're talking about sports, man. What about the Snoopy FL, man? That's amazing what you do for the kids. Like, especially now, some of your players going on to the NFL. How does that feel?
That's a good feeling, man, to see my kids go to the next level and actually perform at a high level. When I was at the Cleveland Browns facility, me and Todd Haley, we have a couple of misunderstandings because when he used to coach the Steelers, I used to be on his head and be, trying to get him whacked off or whatnot. So when he came up to me at the practice, I knew we was going to have to holler because we just got to. And he was like, man, why you be putting my name in your mouth? He kind of like banged on me, right? And then once we smiled, he was like, man, I just want to say you did a great job with Juju, man. I had so much fun coaching that kid. He said, you coached him up so well. He was easy to coach. And that made me feel good that this is a real NFL coach. And me and him then clashed. And at the end of the clash, he was like, what you did with that young man that's in the NFL right now, kudos, because he's a great kid to coach.
Yeah, so you're going to continue doing the whole youth football? You plan on, like, moving up to ever, like, the NFL style or anything like that?
Nah, I don't want to go there. My Snoop Youth Football League is going to be here when I'm gone. I don't ever want to go to a level that I'm not ready for.
Right.
I like watching football and being an analyst from at the house. I don't believe that I could, do the real deal unless they had a smoking booth that you can call the game from. Now, if they had that, a smoking booth you can call the game from, then I may be an analyst, the first smoking NFL analyst. But I got to have a smoking hot side guest, too.
Right. So I'm not going to get political at all, but, I mean, all the talk right now is about Kanye going to the Oval Office yesterday and all that stuff. When you went, he dropped off some Yeezys yesterday to President Trump. When you went, what did you drop off as a little gift?
I dropped off one of these in the bathroom. When I got it, it was about this little bit hot, a little bit more, about this much more. And I went in the bathroom and hit it 2 times and just left it by the stool.
For Obama or just by the stool?
For the butler. Because the butler wanted to see me. The butler called me back to the kitchen. I couldn't believe it. They was like, the butler want to see you. So I go in there and woo-wop and meet the butler. But what was crazy was I was in the White House and I'm like in there chilling and they all wanted pictures of me. And I was tripping like, because I felt like I wasn't supposed to be there. But then once I started moving around, I'm like, this is all right. The White House is all right. This could be cool. But the new White House, I don't think I'm ever going up in there. It's like, get out. It's cursed.
I saw you post on the gram today that little video clip of the people handing out the little Trump photos. And what did they do?
Got their ass kicked. Cause see what he tried to be funny. This was a Trump supporter. He went to the Home Depot. And everybody knows that the Home Depot has a lot of Hispanic workers that come to work and, for a nice price, they'll get things done. There's a lot of them and they like to work. He goes up there playing games and passing out Trump support to them, not knowing that a couple of them speak English. So he clowning around. So what they do is they get the little flyers and they're like, oh, this is nice. Take the keys out the car. And they take the keys out the car and they whoop him. And then they bust his car open and treat him like he's supposed to be treated. Because he was playing. And they was playing too.
And one last thing.
She gave you this?
She said we got to get going. So one last thing. Could you teach me how to Crip Walk, man?
Nah.
I've always wanted to learn how to do it from Snoop.
See, but I'm glad you asked that because it can't be taught. It's got to be inherited. It's part of a culture. It's not a dance. It's a culture.
Yeah, but you my uncle. I mean, I want to learn.
No, but you get this Crip walking in the wrong neighborhood, your ass get whooped and beat on, and you're going to be like, well, my uncle didn't tell me that part. Yeah. So the best thing your uncle could tell you is no. Do the dances that the new kids are doing, the kick, all that shit, and all this shit, all that. Do all them dances. They don't have no ramifications to it.
But just don't touch the Crip Walk.
Please don't.
All right.
It's got a lot of ramifications to it.
I won't touch that.
But all that kicking and this shit, I don't even know how to begin with this shit they be doing. How you know how to do that?
I'll be honest, I don't know how to dance. Look at me. I got no clue how to dance.
Show me that one.
Yeah. Oh, I know. This one right here. This one. Yeah.
How you do that?
I don't know.
What you do first? What you got to write?
So you got to go on that side.
That side.
And then you just go to the other side. See, so the hips go the other way.
Like that?
I didn't want to teach you that. That dance is whack. I don't want to teach you that one.
But I be seeing the kids do it, and they be wanting me to do it, and I don't even know how to begin.
So you're going to post a video of you doing it on the gram later today then?
Show me one more time.
All right, I'm gonna show you. It goes like this. So the hips got to be on the right and the arms on the left. And then you're gonna go in, so both arms. And then go the other way, and then go in front, and then behind, and just do it quick. Pretend like you don't know what you're doing. That's what it is. I think he did. Did he do it? See, just like that, you did it. You did that for the kids right there.
I can't even say what it is, but it is. I ain't doing that dance. That ain't made for no OGs.
All right,
Sorry,
so
kids, I can't do it. Hey Mojo, your show is so trash. In the morning, you need to take your punk ass back to sleep. Your show is garbage.
he's been doing it like the longest running show in Detroit too. It's almost been 20 years.
20 years of garbage. I can't believe you've been on the air for 20 years of just straight garbage. Who do you know? Who are you connected to? It's time for you to go, buddy. You suck. Mojo, you lost your mojo years ago. You hear me? Now resign or be fired. As Donald Trump would say, you're fired.
Do I drop the mic now?
Drop it.